All right, everybody, it's time. I know I was a little bit late on the late pulling the trigger on this one, but had some things to do, and but despite all that, I managed not to watch or get spoiled of anything on the trailer. So this is all fresh, new going in. I'm really excited, and can't wait to check out this for the first time. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and bounce into this. The Zack Snyder's Justice League official trailer 214. And starting now. Whoop, it's muted. Here, let's try it again. Starting now. Emphasis on the death scream that's supposed to awaken the mother boxes.
Been wrong.
Destroyed buildings. Oh, the scream echoing. The mascara.
The god is dead.
I love they use the Lex Luthor.
I had a dream.
Bell's been wrong. Ooh, these shots.
Almost like a premonition. I think there's an attack coming.
My lord, this world will fall.
I need warriors. I'm building an alliance to defend ourselves.
Cyborg looks good.
How do you know your team's strong enough? If you can't bring down the charge,
Diana looks great as always. Steppenwolf is great.
You were sent here for a reason. And even if it takes you the rest of your
I cannot wait to see Flash in the Speed Force.
find out what that reason is.
The gravitational thing when he lifts off, dude.
They said the age of heroes would never come again.
Oh, that history lesson is gonna be so sweet. Woo!
It has to.
Wow.
We live in a society where honor is a distant memory. Isn't that right, Batman?
I cannot wait to see that. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, so there's so much things happening here. Mostly, it's not really even that there's a lot of things that I didn't know about necessarily. It's more the fact that it's a way that it's shown. A lot of the images are just beautiful. They're well done. They're the way that Zack Snyder would have intended it, and that is the most important thing. Let's just say that this is a 2-hour, 14-minute movie, and it wasn't this, bolstered up 4-hour movie that we are now to expect after all the things that had transpired to lead to this point. And now we have a full 4-hour, this 4-hour cut that's we weren't ever going to get, but now we are. Let's say that it's not that. Let's say we're getting this 214 cut, and there are maybe a few more shots. It's still significantly different. As we know, at least 80 to 90% of the original movie was cut. But even with all that said, the thing that I'm most excited about is seeing the movie through the lens that Zack Snyder creates his movies. So that goes from the music, the dialogue, these are big things about the movie, but that's what's most important, is the feel of the movie to me. And of course, we're getting all these other things that we wouldn't have seen that I'm excited to see as well. But Zack could make a movie that beat for beat, let's say, moment for moment, plot for plot, is the same as someone else's movie who I don't like, Joss Whedon or whatever, what I'm most concerned is seeing Zack's take on it. And that's why I'm really excited about this. So, although I could probably go into, this is an initial reaction, it's an initial impression, if you will. So I'm not going to be able to like totally take all of these different things and be like, okay, what's probably going to happen. That extrapolation is going to eventually happen. It's going to come later. I'm going to watch this like 1,000 more times, and I'll have probably more to say about it then. But just seeing this movie, it's like, yes, finally, the movie that I would have been more than happy to pay for going into the theater. But let's go ahead and watch this one more time, because I feel like I missed so many things, and I'm really excited about this. So, all right, let's go ahead and start this again now. One more time. I love the emphasis on the scream.
The bell's been rung. Out in the dark, among the stars, the god is dead.
Bell's been rung. Very straightforward.
I had a dream. Almost like a premonition.
I think there's an attack coming.
My lord, this world will fall.
The Apocalyptians, man.
I need warriors.
It's so funny because in Joss Whedon, when he hit the Amazonian off of the horse with his axe, I was like, she should have been a lot more damaged after that. And seeing this, like, of course, it felt like it was edited. It felt like it wasn't right.
You were sent here for a reason. And even if it takes you the rest of your life, find out what that reason is.
Black Suit Superman is going to be incredible. So much Steppenwolf. There's so much more. And him in Atlantis.
He said the age of heroes would never come again.
I can't wait to have the real Diana back. Oh.
It will. It has to.
We live in a society where honor is a distant memory. Isn't that right? Batman.
And I do love Jared Leto's mannerisms, and some people didn't like the hunkas and the weird, little ticks and whatnot that he brought to the role. I like those things. The tattoos or whatever, I appreciate it for the idea, for what it is, damaged or whatever. Some people thought it was silly. A lot of times people think things that are silly is because they don't appreciate the intent at all. I mean, if you think it's silly and you appreciate the intent, then I get it. Like, this is like a gangster Joker. So, in that, in Suicide Squad. So, if you understand the intent and you appreciate that, then it's like, okay, I still don't think that's ideal. Usually you won't think it's silly. But then if you don't have any understanding of what the direction is or what the intent was, then that usually ends up in a metaphorical Martha moment, as people who don't understand that movie come to think of it. So this, obviously it's going to be different. It's not going to be what was from Suicide Squad. And I have my own issues with that movie, but I still like the way that he plays it. And I hope this kind of reinvigorates some of the interest in seeing his version, which could, of course, lead into, David Ayer getting to see his fully realized vision of his film. And then, on to other directors, within DC and outside DC who also may not have gotten to see their versions of their film. I hope this becomes a culture, that this becomes people are more open to it. There's, of course, I've talked about this before in like podcasts and things like that. There's, of course, issues that could arise if it becomes a culture where director's cuts are inherently more valuable, and they make a lot more money. Then you can start reverse engineering that idea to just purposefully release a unfinished product and then release a director's cut to like maximize your overall profits. And that could be a whole different issue. Hopefully it doesn't get there, but in general, I think that the sentiment is good. Anyway, I've talked quite a bit about everything. I think in the future, we're going to see a lot more analysis and whatnot of this trailer, and we're going to start to take it apart as we do with all Zack Snyder content. So anyway, let me know in the comments what you guys thought. Of course, recommend me other people who've also done reactions or analysis. I'm sure there's plenty as of now. It's already been several hours since it came out this morning. So, let me know about other creators who've made some, so I can look at their content, share it. We want to get everyone really, supporting everyone in this time, so that way this movie and the narrative around this movie can be as positive as possible. I really believe in that. So definitely, let's share each other's work. Like the video so maybe someone else will see it. The algorithm will do its job, hopefully, and share it, subscribe if you like. This is going on my personal channel, I think, and I don't do a lot on my personal channel, but things that are really important to me like this and that aren't associated with some kind of brand or whatever, I like to put on my personal channel. So if you're interested in those kind of one-off videos, then definitely subscribe if you'd like. So anyway, this has been Millennial Mike, and I'll catch you guys later. Take care, and remember, release the Snyder Cut. We did it. Woo!